The Great Lakes, a tempestuous expanse of fresh water, vast and unforgiving. Waves crashed against the hull of a lone ship, its wooden bones groaning under the assault. The year, 1679. The ship Le Griffin, a bark christened after the mythical beast, a symbol of exploration and power. But even mythical creatures could not tame the wrath of the Great Lakes. Le Griffin, laden with furs and dreams, vanished without a trace. Its disappearance remains one of history's most enduring maritime mysteries. The driving force behind Le Griffin's ill-fated voyage was René Robert Cavelier Sieur de La Salle. Born in Rouen, France in 1643, La Salle was a man of immense vision and determination. He was not just an explorer but a dreamer, someone who saw the vast, untamed lands of North America as a canvas for his grand ambitions. His early life was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and adventure, which eventually led him to the New World. A Frenchman with an unyielding ambition, La Salle dreamt of carving a French empire across the heart of North America. His vision was not limited to mere exploration. He sought to establish a network of forts and trading posts that would secure French dominance in the region. This dream was fueled by the desire to find a route to the Pacific Ocean and to tap into the lucrative fur trade that was flourishing in the continent's interior.
My vision extended beyond the familiar boundaries of the East Coast, reaching towards the fabled Mississippi River and the riches it promised. The Mississippi was more than just a river. It was a gateway to the interior of the continent, a path to untold wealth and influence. I imagined a string of French settlements stretching from the Great Lakes to the Gulf of Mexico, each one a testament to French ingenuity and perseverance. To achieve this, I needed a ship, a vessel capable of navigating the treacherous waters of the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes were a formidable barrier, with their unpredictable weather and vast expanses of open water. A sturdy, well-armed ship was essential for the journey, not only to transport men and supplies, but also to defend against potential threats from rival European powers and hostile indigenous tribes. That ship was Le Griffin, a 45-ton bark armed with 7 cannons, a symbol of French ambition on the untamed frontier. Le Griffin was more than just a means of transportation. It was a floating fortress, a beacon of French presence in a land that was still largely unknown and unexplored. Its construction marked a significant milestone in La Salle's quest to build a French empire in North America, embodying the spirit of adventure and the relentless pursuit of a grand vision.
Le Griffin embarked on its maiden voyage in the summer of 1679. Its mission to transport furs and establish a French presence in the heart of the continent.
Across the expanse of Lake Erie, the ship sailed, its crew battling unpredictable winds and hidden shoals. Historical accounts, including those from La Salle himself, paint a vivid picture of the journey. They describe the awe-inspiring beauty of the lakes, the lush forests lining their shores, and the constant threat of storms that could whip the water into a frenzy.
September 1679. Le Griffin, laden with furs from its first successful trade mission, set sail from present-day Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was never seen again. What happened to Le Griffin? The mystery has haunted historians and adventurers for centuries. Theories abound, each as plausible as it is impossible to prove. Did the ship succumb to the very storms that had tormented it from the start? Was it the victim of vengeful indigenous tribes who saw the French as a threat to their way of life? Or did something more sinister occur on those lonely waters? The Great Lakes are well notorious for their unpredictable weather.
Sudden, violent storms can transform calm waters into raging infernos in a matter of hours.
Could a monstrous storm, one far exceeding any encountered before, have claimed Le Griffin and its crew?
Some maritime historians believe so. They point to the fragility of wooden ships in such conditions, the lack of sophisticated navigational tools, and the unforgiving nature of the Great Lakes themselves.
Another theory suggests that Le Griffin met its end not at the hands of nature, but by the actions of the indigenous peoples who called the region home. The arrival of the French, with their advanced weaponry and insatiable desire for furs, was viewed with suspicion and hostility by some tribes. Could they have attacked and destroyed Le Griffon, reclaiming the furs and sending a message to the encroaching Europeans?
The tension between the French explorers and the indigenous peoples raises intriguing possibilities. The mystery deepens as we consider the shadows in the forest.
Whispers of another possibility, a darker theory, have echoed through the centuries. This theory suggests that the fate of Le Griffon was sealed not by the forces of nature or by the hands of hostile tribes, but by the very men who sailed her. The idea of mutiny, a desperate and dangerous act, was not uncommon in the age of exploration. Sailors, often pushed to their limits by harsh conditions, long voyages, and the promise of untold riches, could be driven to take drastic measures. Could Le Griffon have fallen victim not to the elements or to hostile tribes, but to its own crew? Imagine the tension on board as the crew, weary and desperate, began to see their captain not as a leader, but as an obstacle to their survival and potential fortune. The valuable furs in the ship's hold, a treasure trove in the harsh and remote wilderness, could have been the catalyst for rebellion. Mutiny, while a desperate act, was not unheard of in those days. The annals of maritime history are filled with tales of crews turning against their captains, driven by a mix of fear, greed, and the harsh realities of life at sea. The isolation of the Great Lakes, far from the reach of law and order, could have provided the perfect setting for such a rebellion. The lure of the valuable furs, combined with the harsh conditions and the remoteness of the location, could have pushed a desperate crew to seize their chance. The promise of wealth, the harsh environment, and the isolation from civilization created a volatile mix. In such a situation, the crew might have seen mutiny as their only way out, a chance to take control of their destiny and claim the riches for themselves.
The idea of mutiny adds another layer of intrigue to the fate of Le Griffon. It suggests a story of betrayal and desperation, of men pushed to the brink by their circumstances. The Great Lakes, with their treacherous waters and unpredictable weather, were a formidable challenge for any crew. But the greatest threat may have come from within, from the very men who were supposed to ensure the ship's safe passage. The ship's own crew, driven by greed and desperation, might have turned against their leader. In the dead of night, whispers of rebellion could have spread through the ship as the crew plotted their course of action. The captain, unaware of the brewing storm within his own ranks, would have been caught off guard. The mutiny theory paints a picture of a ship not just lost to history, but torn apart by the very men who sailed her.
Despite numerous searches and expeditions, the wreck of Le Griffon has never been found. The vastness of the Great Lakes, combined with shifting sands and the deterioration of the ship over centuries, make the task daunting.
Yet, the search continues. Modern technology, including sonar, remote-operated vehicles, and sophisticated diving equipment, has renewed hope that Le Griffon's final resting place might one day be revealed.
The echoes from the deep call to those who seek to uncover the ship's secrets. The relentless pursuit of Le Griffon's final resting place is a testament to human curiosity and determination. The mystery of Le Griffon endures. This ship, built in the late 17th century by the French explorer René Robert Cavelier, Sieur de La Salle, was meant to be a symbol of ambition and exploration. Yet, its fate remains one of the most enduring maritime mysteries of the Great Lakes. Did it succumb to the fury of a Great Lakes storm? The Great Lakes are notorious for their unpredictable and often violent weather. Many ships have met their end in these treacherous waters, and Le Griffon could have been one of them. Was it the victim of justifiable retaliation? During that era, the Great Lakes were a battleground for control and dominance. Conflicts between European powers and indigenous tribes were common, and Le Griffon might have been caught in the crossfire. Or did greed and desperation lead to its demise? The ship was laden with valuable furs, a cargo that could tempt even the most loyal crew. Mutiny and betrayal were not uncommon in those days, and the lure of wealth might have sealed the ship's fate. The ship's disappearance serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature, the relentless force that can render human endeavors insignificant. The Great Lakes, with their vast expanse and hidden dangers, have claimed many lives and vessels over the centuries. The complexities of human ambition and the enduring allure of the unknown. Explorers like LaSalle were driven by a desire to chart new territories and unlock the secrets of the world, often at great personal risk. Le Griffin, the mythical beast forever frozen in its death throes on the ship's prow, symbolizes the blend of myth and reality that surrounds this legendary vessel. Its figurehead, a griffin, was meant to ward off evil spirits and protect the ship on its voyages. May never reveal its secrets. Despite numerous expeditions and modern technology, the exact location and fate of Le Griffin remain elusive. The shipwreck, if found, could provide invaluable insights into the early days of exploration in North America. But the Great Lakes, those vast and unforgiving waters, continue to whisper tales of its passing. The lakes hold many secrets, and each wave seems to carry a fragment of history, a story waiting to be told. Continue to whisper tales of its passing, ensuring that the legend of Le Griffin lives on. The ship's story has become a part of the cultural fabric of the region, inspiring countless tales, books, and even songs, ensuring that the legend of Le Griffin lives on. As long as there are those who seek adventure and knowledge, the story of Le Griffin will continue to captivate and inspire.